Have you ever sent a text and seconds start to feel like hours? You stare at your screen, waiting for those three little bubbles. When they don't appear, your mind goes wild. What did I do wrong? Are they ignoring me? Did something happen? It's funny how fast our thoughts can turn silence into chaos. But that same thing, that rush of fear and insecurity, is the very trick the enemy uses to distract us from what's right in front of us. Because sometimes, it's not people ignoring you. It's God preparing you.
Paul knew that feeling. He sent Titus out to bring him news, but Titus didn't show up. Paul couldn't find peace, even though God had opened a door for him. So he walked away. Think about that, an open door from God. But he left it because he couldn't find peace. That's what happens to so many of us. God places an opportunity right in front of us, but our minds fill the silence with fear. We walk away before we ever see what's on the other side. And that's exactly how the enemy wins, not by closing doors, but by convincing you to walk away from them.
See, when God opens a door, no devil can shut it. But there will always be a devil at the door. Always resistance, always doubt, always a whisper that says, this isn't for you. You're not ready. You'll fail. Why? Because what's on the other side of that door matters. The bigger the opportunity, the bigger the opposition. The enemy doesn't fight you for what you've lost. He fights you for what's coming.
Even Stephen Furtick said it. Before one of the most important nights of his ministry, he broke down crying. No reason, no trigger, just a flood of emotion he couldn't explain. His wife thought he was joking, but he wasn't. He said it himself. He believes there was a devil at the door. Because before something sacred happens, before a breakthrough comes, before purpose unfolds, something tries to stop you from walking through it.
Maybe you felt that too. Moments when you can't explain the pressure, the sadness, the anxiety, the constant voice saying, you're not enough. It's not always depression. Sometimes it's the weight of the calling on your life. It's your soul knowing that something significant is about to happen. The devil guards doors that lead to purpose. So if it feels like hell is camped at your doorstep, maybe it's because heaven is just on the other side.
Don't fall for the stories the enemy tells you. He loves to whisper, they don't really care about you. You'll never make it. You're too late. You're too broken. He can't shut the door God opened, so he'll try to convince you to never walk through it. He'll fill your mind with imaginary scenarios until your heart closes off. You'll stop trusting, stop hoping, stop trying. But God is working in ways you can't see, even when you're waiting for your Titus, even when every day feels like silence.
Paul said months later that when Titus finally arrived, he came carrying good news. Everything Paul had been worried about was already resolved. God had already worked it out long before Paul knew it. He said, "We had no rest. Conflicts on the outside, fears within. And that's the truth for so many of us. It's not the outside battles that destroy us. It's the fear inside our minds."
But the word of the Lord was this: Titus is here, meaning your answer is coming, your restoration is coming, your peace is coming. What you've been praying for is already in motion. While Paul was worrying, God was working. While you're waiting, God is preparing. While you're stressing, heaven is already moving.
Don't die at the door. Don't walk away from what God opened for you. You might not feel peace right now, but peace isn't the proof. Purpose is. There's always a devil at the door, but there's also a destiny waiting on the other side. So be still. The silence isn't rejection, it's preparation. The delay isn't punishment, it's timing. The waiting isn't wasted, it's working. Because what God opens, no devil can shut. And what God promised, no delay can deny. Titus is coming, your miracle is on its way, so stop stressing, God's working. You got this.